Welcome to our August farm tour. I want to take you around and show you what I do every morning after I've completed the chores. I take a couple minutes to make my coffee and the Chemex, and I really value this time alone in the morning in the kitchen. It's nice to walk downstairs into a clean kitchen and get out the coffee, let it brew for a couple minutes, make the cold foam, and just really enjoy a nice cup of coffee. It's actually one of the biggest joys in my life, and one of the reasons I have a hard time fasting, because coffee just makes me happy. Let's head out to the garden and take a look at what's ready to harvest, take a look at a couple pretty blooms, and say hello to the animals. Look at this gorgeous view. I never get tired of the blue skies of New Mexico against the darker blue mountains and the beautiful greens of the pines and the junipers. This is my first time growing artichoke, and I'm so happy with how they turned out. There's a couple aphids that you can see on there, but really they're just super fun. There's some cabbage, and here's some nasturtium. By the way, guys, this is edible, both the leaves and the flowers. Here's Swiss on the pergola. Let's take a look at her little babies. She did start out with a litter of 10, but I have lost 5. It was pretty sad, but I'm really watching these little remaining ones to make sure that they're doing well. This little guy is one of my favorite. I can't get over the cute little half mustache he has. Here's some more nasturtium. It has a variegated leaf, and I love it up against the terracotta pots. Here's the wild and crazy going on in our cold frames: tomatoes, chard, and dahlias. And here is some comfrey. I love it. It's growing in a couple places in the garden. Here's some salvia in bloom, and these gorgeous hollyhocks, which just are my favorite. Here's a look at a bunch of the chickens. The teenagers are really growing up, and a couple of them are starting to lay. And here's a look at our peafowl. Here's our goats. Oh my gosh, you guys, they are such troublemakers, but we really do enjoy having them around. The wheelbarrow turned out so well. I love the petunias, the purple against the blue. And we do have some sunflowers in bloom that we're using to make bouquets that go to market. This is plum, which is my favorite color. Thank you guys for tootling around with us in the garden. I know this is a quick one this month. We have a lot going on, as I'm sure a lot of you do with harvest time. As you can tell, we're making bouquets and arrangements. Here are a couple of favorites in my house right now, along with some of our harvests. There's a bunch of cucumbers that we're going to get ready to pickle this week. The tomatoes have just started to ripen, along with some pumpkins, some other type of squash, and eggplant. So yummy. Chef Hubby made some last night, and we just really enjoyed it. And I am enjoying all the flowers in the house.